ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. See, in this video, let us examine what is sense of wonder. See, when asked, a master explained like this: my dear, to rejoice in the bliss of existence is enlightenment. Wonder, as per the meaning of the dictionary, it is surprise and amazement. But there is a basic difference between wonder and amazement, my dear. If this basic difference is not understood, we will set off on an altogether different journey. So, amazement is the foundation of science. It is an extrovert. Sense of wonder is the foundation of religiousness. It is an introvert. So, this is the first thing. If this state of wonder that arises from within, when we are faced with the illogical, with the incomprehensible turns towards the outer, it gives birth to science. If we start thinking about matter, contemplating about the world, if we start investigating the mystery that surrounds us, then science is born. Science is certainly amazement. Amazement means that the sense of wonder has gone on an outward journey. So, there is one more difference between surprise and wonder. The thing that fills with amazement will lead us feeling fed up, if not today, then tomorrow, because amazement creates tension. Though science is born out of amazement, it proceeds to destroy that amazement with interpretations, theories, formulas, keys, etc. It does not rest until the mystery is destroyed, until it can hold the knowledge about it in its fist. Science does not rest until it can claim to have explained the mystery in detail. So, there are some things which have become known to us. So, we can call them known. There are some things which we do not yet, but we will know someday. We can call them as unknown. There are some things in existence which are unknowable. Those things we have not known and will never be able to know. We call them unknowable. Godliness, my dear, is unknowable. This is the third dimension. So, true religion is also born out of amazement, but the master calls it the sense of wonder. The only difference is that when a spiritual seeker is filled with amazement about something, he does not go on an outward journey. The spiritual seeker does not go on an outward journey. When he is filled with amazement about something, but he goes on an inner pilgrimage, a pilgrimage towards his consciousness. So, whenever any kind of mystery surrounds him, I mean the spiritual seeker, he thinks of himself, I must know who I am. If the mystery becomes introspective and the journey turns inward, the arrow of the search will turn towards your consciousness, but not towards an object. The energy of inquiry is channeled into first knowing your own reality, then it is wonder. See, and the second part to be understood, the master said, is that wonder is inexhaustible. The more we know, the more it grows. Hence, wonder is a paradox because normally it should decrease as we go on acquiring more knowing and knowledge. But a Krishna or a Buddha or a Shiva or a Christ don't lose their sense of wonder. When they attain the ultimate knowing, their sense of wonder also becomes ultimate. They do not say that now they have known all. They say that after having known everything, everything still remains to be known. The Upanishads have said, the whole comes out of the whole and the whole remains. It says like this, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. When you have known all still remains to be known. This is why spiritual knowing does not become a nourishment to the ego, but knowledge does. In spiritual knowing, you will never become the known. You will always remain humble, my dear. And the more you know, the more you feel I don't know anything. So, at the ultimate peak of knowing, you will be able to say, I know nothing. At the moment of ultimate knowing, the whole existence is transformed into a vast wonder. For a knower, who the one with the feeling of I, that means ego. So, for a knower, the whole universe will become just ordinary because where there is no sense of wonder, everything becomes jaded, I mean tired. So, when there is no sense of wonder, there is no soul. Where there is no possibility of a deeper mystery, the journey ahead will come to a dead end. So, the quest and with it the curiosity also will die. The world will be filled with boredom such as it has never experienced before. But for a seeker of reality or truth or divinity or God, the religious journey is just the opposite. The more veils you remove, the more you will find that the mystery goes on deepening. The closer you come, the more you realize the difficulty of ever knowing it. And the day we penetrate to the very core of existence, everything becomes so mysterious. For a Buddha, stones and pebbles lying on the ground are as mysterious as the stars twinkling high on the sky. A seed sprouting in the soil is as mysterious as the creation of the whole universe. So, as your sense of wonder deepens, your eyes will become like those of a small child. A child is wonderstruck by everything. To a child, a colored pebble looks like a diamond. You laugh at him because you are a knower. You know that it is only a colored stone. The colored stone is in no way less valuable to the child than the diamond. The value comes from the sense of wonder because stones in them in themselves are of no value. See, my dear, the real value, the true value comes from the sense of wonder because that whatever that stones in themselves are of no value. So, in the highest state of wonder of Buddhahood, you are in the clear, innocent state of a small child. That's why Jesus said, only those who are like small children will be able to enter the kingdom of my Lord. So, therefore, wonder is the ground of meditation and first step to religiousness. It will be good to understand many points about this. See, the more knowledgeable you are, the more difficult it will be for you to access the ground of meditation or contemplation. The more you boast of your knowledge, the fewer are your chances of becoming religious. The more burdened your mind is with scriptures, the more your sense of wonder will be destroyed. You ask a scholar about God, and he will start answering as if God is a thing that can be answered and explained. He has all the ready made answers, my dear, said the master. But if you go to a Buddha and ask about God, he will remain silent. Perhaps you may leave thinking this man remained silent as he does not know. Many turned away from him with this thinking only. But the real reason Buddha remained silent is that wonder is the doorway to existence. You would have lived in his company near him because he has experienced something in the and the experience is so immense that words cannot express it. He has seen something that cannot be put into words, said the master. So, you recognize a scholar because your head is also full of words. You will not be able to understand a sage because a sage is full of wonder and your sense of wonder is dead. See, do you feel thrilled and joy in chirping of the birds, sound of the running streams, the winds rustling through the trees? No, because you know it all. This is just birds making sounds. This is just the wind making a rustling noise through the trees. You have the answers to every questions and their answers have killed you. You have become a knower before wisdom has happened to you. See, wonder is the ground of religiousness. You have not known anything for yourself, but you are stuffed with so much borrowed knowledge that you feel you have known. All yogic and breathing exercises belong to the body, and they will purify your body, make your body healthy. But remember, the purification of the body will not help to know the truth. Wonder, my dear, is purification of the mind. A sense of wonder means that the mind has become free of all answers. A sense of wonder means that you have left all of your answers, your questioning and your curiosity, and have again became new and fresh. You have realized your ignorance. Wonder means I do not know. This whole world is unknown. Knowledge means I know. So whatsoever I know is only functional, and I have not known anything as such. When this realization penetrates deep into your heart, you have taken the first step into meditation and religiousness, said the Master. Someone whose first step is right, half of his journey is over, and a sense of wonder is the first step. Look at closely and deeply into the knowledge you possess. You will realize that you have no knowledge, and what you have all is collected from scriptures, teachers, saints, and sages, and you have cherished it like a priceless possession. Such knowledge has not given you anything, but it has only killed your sense of wonder. You cannot force the breath to go on if it stops. It is not in your control, my dear, said the Master. Your breath is so close to you, and yet you are not its master. We are not even the masters of something that is close to us, and yet we believe that we know everything. The idea of knowing everything has killed us. Get rid of this and be unburdened. When your vision is no longer full of knowledge, it will immediately become full of mystery. The inner journey into this mystery is called wonder, and the outward journey is called surprise. If you focus this feeling of mystery towards objects, you will become a scientist, and if you are able to focus it towards your own being, you will become a great mystic and divine lover. Whenever you are filled with wonder, you are filled with relaxation. You have to taste it, you have to delight in it. Wonder is a way of life. When wonder enters you, it will dissolve in you the way salt dissolves into water and water becomes salty. In the same way, when you become filled with wonder, each fiber of your being will be filled with wonder. Everything will become mysterious to you, my dear, said the master. The smallest particle will be part of the infinite, because when the sense of wonder touches the small, it will become the vast. Then nothing is as you have known it, and you are surrounded everywhere by mystery. Then each moment is new, fresh, and an invitation to the infinite, unknown, and unknowable. That's what the master concluded his explanation about the sense of wonder. So, thank you all.